One of these things is not quite like the other, but it's special. They cloned Tyrone. It's time to talk about it. Let's go. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Klepcx FM, brought to you by WeAreCritiX.com, a place where we talk about movies, television, and pop culture. And if you're into that kind of thing, make sure you hit that subscribe key and that notification bell so you can be up to speed about everything that I talk about here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, there's a new movie on Netflix right now that's streaming that I think everyone, including you, should probably check out. This comes from the mind of Jewel Taylor, a known writer in the industry who's taken the time to write and direct a new John Boyega film that also includes Jamie Foxx and Teyonah Parris, who we all know from the upcoming Marvels movie. It is called They Cloned Tyrone. Now, this movie, listen, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw the trailer, I was all in already, just because it had Jamie Foxx, it had John Boyega. It had some very quirky, wild, funny moments in the trailer that pulled me in almost immediately. But it wasn't something that I rushed to watch because I knew it was going to be there waiting for me when I got a chance to get to it. I did finally, however, get a chance to check it out, and what I thought about this film, wow. I didn't know what it was going to be. Let me just say that right out. I did not know what to expect going into this movie because I just saw the fact that it was like a clone thing, and I'm not going to lie, the whole Jamie Foxx thing that's been going on in real time in real life kind of fueled my interest more because I thought it was kind of curious. I thought it was kind of cool that the fact that Jamie Foxx was going through something and wasn't kind of making any appearances, and then the whole world was conspiring that maybe he was cloned when he did show up again. I was like, that's kind of clever marketing that fans are saying that they think Jamie's been cloned and he just worked on a movie called They Cloned Tyrone. So that did pique my interest a little more to check it out. So without further ado, what did I think about They Cloned Tyrone? This movie is crazy all over the place. Like, at some points, I can't tell if it's a 70s movie, an 80s movie, or set in the 90s. Because not only is there backdrop and setting that prove to be one era, there are characters who appear to be in another era as well. So you have Jamie Foxx's character, who he plays a pimp, a hilarious pimp, by the way, who kind of seems like he's like stuck in the 70s, almost going into the 80s kind of deal, from the car he drives, from the clothes that he wears, from the way that he talks. And then you have John Boyega's character, who kind of appears to be like a 90s street kid. Drug dealer. He's wearing the baggy clothes. He's got the tight fade, high top with the dreads. Like, he just looks like he just comes from that era of the 90s. And then just things, just technology wise in this film, just kind of feel like it's set in a different time. It's not. I can't tell if it's supposed to take place now or if it's supposed to take place in another. Oh, but then the dialogue is very much like today. Like, they name drop current stars, and there's a scene where there's a Beyonce poster on the wall, and it's wow. It kind of gave me that same vibe that I got when I watched Napoleon Dynamite, where it's like, somebody tell me what era that movie takes place in. I'll give you a prize, because I still to this day sometimes I'm questioning when it takes place because of the random things that are around it. This movie to me felt very sci-fi. Gave me Cabin in the Woods kind of vibe. Cabin in the Woods, Body Snatchers, Attack on the Block. Attack the Block. That was the John Boyega movie when he was much younger. Still gave me that kind of vibe when I watched it, and the movie just feels like right up his alley. In saying all of that, that's very much complimenting this film, because although it's very entertaining, it's very sci-fi, and it's very creepy in a way where it could be a horror thriller kind of, Body Snatchers kind of thing. There's this very, very deep social message in this thing that is maybe a little overdone. It's been done many times, different iterations, different ways, but I just thought it was pretty interesting for the type of genre of film that it was, and it's good to see. I love when I see like Black creatives just do something creative and do it well. And I think that this is done very well. I think it's very creative. I think it's very creatively written, where it's not so preachy, but kind of really pokes fun at the stereotypes in our community and things that we are familiar with. And I think for that, it's going to be very, very one of those movies that sticks with you and very popular within the culture. Similar to like all the other movies back in the '90s that were, for our community and in our culture that we still to this day talk about. I think that this one has the potential of doing that because it's funny. It's very on the nose. It knows what it is, and it's poking fun at the natural stereotypes that we know within ourselves. Like, I don't want to give away too much because there's some things in it where if I talk about it too much, I'm going to be giving away certain setups and scenes. But I do think that the underlying message in this thing, is pretty interesting. It's pretty fun to make fun of and poke fun at. I don't think that they're purposely trying to rile people up when I watch this, and I just think that they're just poking fun and pretty much pointing out the obvious things that are right in front of us. Jamie Foxx's character, he nails it every time. He's hilarious. He pretty much carries this movie. I'm not gonna lie, he carries pretty much most of this movie. John Boyega is a little more reserved and laid back. It's almost like it's not John Boyega. When I watch this, I don't really see the John Boyega that I'm normally seeing in things that he's in. So I'm kind of like, I forget that it's him. That's how well he's playing this role. And Teyonah Parris, hats off to her for even, stepping up to play this role. She plays one of Jamie Foxx's tricks in this movie. And for decades, for years, women of color were always trying to get away from those stereotypes and those kind of roles, for a lot of reasons, a lot of good reasons. So seeing her just step up and kind of own this role, but still play a cool character at the same time, like she has depth. Like she's not just a pretty face or someone walking around half naked throughout the movie. She has depth and is probably the smartest one out of the three because she has knowledge of detective work, so to speak. She has experience in it, and that's part of a hilarious joke as well, because it was kind of cute and funny to see that she, who she looked up to, as far as learning things about trying to figure things out. It's kind of funny, and it's a running joke that kind of goes throughout the film. So I really like the fact that she had the courage to just step up and say, I'm going to own this and I'm going to make it a little something different, and we're going to have fun with it at the same time. So yeah, man, hats off to Jewel Taylor because for those who don't know him, he's written things like Creed 3. He was a writer on Creed 3. He was a writer on a lot of other things as well that you probably would have not even known that because his name's just not being thrown around like that. But I think that I can't wait to see what more he does because this right here was pretty cool for what it was, going straight to Netflix. It's the perfect kind of Netflix movie to watch with your friends and just kind of geek out and just have a damn good time. They cloned Tyrone, guys and girls. It is available now on Netflix, starring John Boyega, Jamie Foxx, and Teyonah Parris. I want you all to check it out. Let me know, have you checked it out? Are you interested in checking it out? Have you no interest in checking this out? Let me know. Like, comment, share. Make sure you subscribe. And for more movie news, television news, and pop culture, check out wearecritics.com. And I will talk to you all later. Peace.